Hi, I'm Mike Hudson, Director of the Museum of the American Printing House for the Blind. Our Monday mystery object this week is a prototype of a product that came out in 1970. This is the GAVA, the Geometric Area and Volume Aid. So it was developed, introduced in 1970, made until 1989. Basically what you have is a painted wood work tray about 24 inches long, 6 inches deep, maybe an inch high, and it's got these compartments in it, each one of which have these wooden cube shapes in various dimensions. And some of them have holes drilled in them. And then over here in this bin here at the end, you'll notice we have these little pegs, right? And so the GAVA is basically used to teach concepts of how you measure area and volume on a polygon for kids that are blind or low vision. And so you could construct any shape, any polygon shape that you wanted using this. You just put the pegs into the holes, right? And then you could attach another one of these pieces to it with the peg so they stick together like that. And they're in 1 inch cube sizes, and basically this has all been created on a bandsaw and a router. This is the prototype, so this was the one that the model makers down in production produced so that they could test it. And once you would have a prototype like this, you know, they're working on materials. I know from an interview that I did with a guy who worked on this project that this doesn't date actually to when the original product was introduced, but when the product was being revised in the 1980s. And I know that because some of the pegs are actually made out of nylon. And a guy, Ron Gadsden, who worked on this project, told me that they had a lot of trouble figuring out how to get these nylon pins to work, whereas before that they were using these little wooden dowel rods as the pins. So I really love these things in our collection that show how much work goes into taking an idea that a teacher probably had and turning it into a product that you can then mass produce and distribute to kids and teachers and schools all over the United States.